Can I shoot 9 under here at Scarborough Hills Shorts? We're about to find out. Spin it. All right, we're here at Scarborough Hills, the shorts for the back 9, in the middle of trying to shoot my personal best. Here, my personal best is trying to beat my personal best. My personal best is -8 here. I shot that 26 degrees last January or February with my daughter. Anyway, that's my best score here, -8. Trying to beat that, -9, but I get mulligans. So the question was, if you haven't seen the last video, go ahead and click up here, or if it doesn't go up there, I'll link it in the description below. How many mulligans will it take? I set the bar at 15 mulligans, and so far I have had to take none, and I'm at 6 under. So the question now becomes, do I need a mulligan? I think I will, but let's see what we do here. All right, so hole number 10. 219 feet straight ahead. Something I need to fade a little bit to the left because I got a bunch of junk here that I can't hyzer it, so I need to turn something over a little bit. So I'm going to use my BB6, see if we can get up close. Let's do this without a mulligan. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, go in. All right, it's parked. -7 after 10. Yikes. What? Another POV putt? Yeah, I'll take this shot, please. BB6, Mr. Basket, birdie number 7. On to hole 11. All right, hole number 11, 207 feet up and to the right. So I have a gap. I have a hyzer gap through here. When it's fall time, it's an easier gap to hit because a lot less foliages. Foliages? Just invented a new word. A lot less foliage to knock you down. So if I'm going to be honest here, the first 10 holes of this course, if you ask any of the guys that I play with this course with on the regular, very birdieable holes. I've birdied all 10 before. So -7 isn't out of the question. I just have never birdied 7 of them all at the same time, all in the same round. So 7 under through 10 is a PR for me by far right now. So, but 11 to the end is where the teeth are. As long as I can par everything except for 16 and 18. 16 and 18 are the money holes for me now. Those are the 2 I need to birdie. Everything else I can settle for pars. So let's go. Oh, that's a good line. Oh, caught a branch. That was a great line. All right, I could pitch up for the par there. Let's go. All right, I had one little tree to beat to get out of the gap, and I didn't beat it. So, all right, baskets right here. My Dillo, nice approach. Get up and down for the par. Or go in for the birdie. Don't roll. Oh, I almost sunk that for the bird. All right, let's go sink the par. Not gonna lie to you, I hate these little 15-footers for par. All right, par, go on to hole 12. All right, nice little 300-footer up here, right up here into the wood line, somewhere over here. I don't know if I'm hitting it or not, pretty far away. Throw my Mad Cat, I'm just gonna rip something overstable and let it hyzer down in. Oh, too far. Too far right, I mean. All right, that's all right. I should be able to pitch up for the par there. Is this video becoming boring because now I can just pitch up for a lot of pars and hope for a birdie on 2 holes? It's exciting to me because I've never shot 9 under here before. Let's go. All right, gonna chip a little forehand up around there. I don't think I have a chance at this. Oh, okay, I just made things difficult. Do I take a mulligan for that? Nope. We're gonna take our chances on the putt. Let's go. All right, fortunately got a nice little skip up here. Little Texas flip. Not a gimme, but shouldn't be too difficult. All right, that's the par. Still at 7 under, on to 13. I mean, again, this one is very birdieable. It's only 300 feet. It's kind of downhill, and the drive is wide open. The basket is just, 15, 20 feet into the woods. So 12 is honestly actually a very birdieable hole as well. So 11's a tough birdie. 13's a tough birdie. 14's a near impossible birdie. 15, also near impossible birdie. 16 should be a gimme birdie. 17, I've birdied it once. So not impossible, but tough birdie. And then 18 should be a simple birdie. So that's the layout from now till the end. So let's go to 13. All right, 206-foot par 3. Of course, they're all par 3s. First and only forehand you'll see off of the tee pads here at Scarborough for me. So really narrow, like 10-foot gap, 50-foot off. My forehand isn't the best, but it goes up, and it's a pretty hard bend to the left. Blind shot. I can see it from here-ish, but I doubt you can. So, forehand in the bayonet. Let's see. I've bogeyed this one plenty of times. All right, that should be up for the par. Let's go get it. Exciting news for me. This month I get to start forehand sessions with my coach, Josh. I'm very excited about that because, as you all know, my forehand is trash and it needs to be a lot better. So getting to work on that with him, I'm ecstatic, so excited, can't wait. So here we go. All right, super friends, my first bit of trouble. It would have been awesome if I were playing the longs because the long basket is right here. Parked the long basket with my forehand. Probably best forehand up there in a long time. So I don't know if you can see the red or not. It's I think up in there. Yeah, right behind that tree right there. I have no visible line. So this is a throw. This is a throw and a prayer. Oh, I think I landed right next to it. Let's go. All right. I've been in worse spots. Straddle out. Get the par. Move on to hole 14. Still 7 under. But 14, easy to bogey, easy to double bogey. So let's go. All right, it's a 288-foot hole. I would venture to say it's about 80 feet downhill. Some would probably say 100 feet downhill. The problem is the downhill doesn't stop for another 100 feet past the basket. So if you catch an edge, you can honestly, and I have, roll to the path where hole 17 is, which is not pretty. So, and there's really no path. So I like to throw something straight ahead, turn it over, and have it fade back. So throwing my armadillo here, and let's see if we can get it down there. Oh, that's too far. Oh, got hit by something. That may be good. Again, I just want to par this hole. I mean, honestly, the challenge of this hole is walking down to your disc without twisting your foot on a rock or your feet slipping out from under you because it is so torrentially downhill. So I don't know if the video does it justice, but I mean, it is. I'm going to hold it level. That's the camera level. And you really can't see the ground. It's that sloped, right? It's down there. So anyway, let's go see how close I am to the basket. Honestly, this is a great spot. I might actually send this upside down, just skidding down toward the basket so it doesn't roll. Yeah, that's the best I can hope for. So, I mean, I don't know if this vantage point does it this justice, but how extremely downhill this is. And if that popped up and caught an edge, 17 is about 100 feet past the basket, the fairway of 17. So I'm glad for the par here. Because there's no place to set the camera where it won't fall over, I'll just POV putt this in. There's my Benny. Gonna put my foot right next to it and put my armadillo in for the par. On to hole number 15. 7 under still. Let's go. All right, as far downhill as 14 is, 15 goes back up the same hill right next to it. Although instead of 288 feet, this is only 200 feet. But honestly, this plays more like 300 feet. I throw a 9-speed and barely get there. I've been trying this hyzer route for a while. It's not working out, so I think I'm just going to go back up, do the straight gap again, and see where we go. There's no place to put the camera past the tee box. There's a cliff, so sorry for the bad camera angle. Yeah, and that's a good drive. I mean, if I get that up in the air a little more, I may have an outside chance at a putt at it, but par here again. Just want to get to 9 under. All right, that walk takes a lot out of you. Even though it's less than 200 feet, it's way uphill. Okay, here we go. Outside look here at birdie, but it'll roll away, so I don't know. I think I'm blocking you. Let's move the camera. Is that better? Here we go. Let's run it. Oh, don't roll. Oh, okay. Whew, that's why you don't run this hole. But it was fun. Let's go get the par. All right. There we are for the par. Here we are for the par. Huh? Poet and don't know it. On to hole 17. All right, so we're 7 under for the first 15. I need to be 2 under in the last 3. Fortunately for me, 16 and 18 are the holes that I need to birdie. And I was saving them. If you were wondering, why aren't you using mulligans to get more under par closer to 18? Because 16 and 18 is where the smartest use of my mulligans would be. So this is one of them. I need to birdie this hole. So I'll be here until I do birdie this hole. It's 185 feet. Straight ahead. You're on the long tee pad. The short tee pad is just up the hill here. Has the harder angle. Like the long tee pad's a straight shot. I got a bunch of stuff in my way from the short tee pad. Here, let me show you. And then we'll come right back. So, see, the path is very obstructed from the short pad. But that's what we got. So, let me set you back up here so you can see me throw and also see the basket at the same time. Let's go. Throw my armadillo here. Hopefully, we don't need any mulligans. That's high. Do I think I can make that? Do I think I can make that putt? I do. I'm going to go down and make the putt. Let's go. All right, now the mulligans are being used on a putt. Let's see. See if I can get it. First try. Yes! Let's go. No mulligans. Now I just need to birdie 18 first time and par 17. And I beat my record with no mulligans. What in the world? Great day. All right, do not sleep on hole 17. It's a 286 footer. Down and to the right, sorry. Narrow gap. This one can eat your lunch, and I've bogeyed and double bogeyed this one before. So we're not out of the woods yet. Quite literally, still in the woods. Here we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, kicked me into the fairway. I have a decent shot from there. If I need to use a mulligan, I'm going to use it from down there. All right, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right there, I think. So I got to throw a hyzer line around through here and scoot it up to the basket. So, again, not a gimme here. Throwing my blue bonnet. Skip. Yep, we're right next to the basket. That's for the par. Let's go. Whew, that was a nerve-wracking one. It's nice to make those shots. Like, those are the shots in tournaments that I'll miss. But while I'm by myself, I'll make. I don't get it. All right, so little tap in. Here's the blue bonnet. There's the basket. And par. On to 18, it all hinges on this. All right, hole 18, 204 footer. I don't think you can see it. I can barely see it. It's, whoa, where's my finger? It's right up in here past these trees. There's no straight line. You got to hook it around some trees. So this is not a gimme by any stretch. But honestly, I had no, sorry, that sun is brutal. I had no preconceived notions that I would be standing on the 18th tee box at 8 under, tying my course record with the potential of breaking my record with 0 mulligans. So, at the very least, I've tied my record. If I get this to a place, this throw here to a place where I can par it, I would have at least tied it. So, a win for me today, but let's see if we can do 9 under and see how many mulligans it actually takes me. So, sorry about the sun. Bad positioning, but here we go. Oh, hit something. Hit something. Don't think I can make that putt. 1 mulligan. Same spot. 2 mulligans. And that's the one. Perfect. It's parked. 2 mulligans. Let's go see if I can make that putt. Sorry about the sun again. All right, just for giggles, here's where my first drive landed. Let's see. My second drive landed right next to it. Let's see how close I would have been to doing it with no mulligans. See if I can run this putt and make it. Oh, that would have been for the record. Well, let's get my third drive, so my second mulligan, and wrap this puppy up. All right, not as close as I thought it was going to be. Got to sink this. 2 mulligans used so far. All right, there we go. So there you have it. 9 under par at Scarborough Shorts. Made it all the way to 18 before I used a mulligan. Had to use 2 mulligans off the tee box. I tied my course record without any mulligans. I almost made my putt for my original drive, but that wouldn't have counted because I threw my 2 mulligans already. But anyway, there you have it. 2 mulligans used, way under the 15 that I set for myself. Maybe I'm not thinking as highly of myself as I should. I don't know if that's Christian. Anyway, until next time, enjoy the journey. Here's your verse of the day.